Hello, this is Nick Desjardins, Town Assessor in Cape Elizabeth. I've been assessing here since January of 2025, and I'm going to discuss the importance and challenges of monitoring equity and assessed valuation in a municipality. Cape Elizabeth has approximately 4,480 parcels. Maintaining accurate property data is vital to the success of an assessing product. Assessors do not have the luxury and time of doing full interior and exterior observations of every property on site. Assessors, as common practice, change specific property data when a building permit is issued. For example, an addition, a demolition, or a new construction. On occasion, assessors may need to make data changes to a property valuation in an effort to create greater levels of equity. However, before officially making the change, it is important to notify the owners so they are aware, understand why, and have time to discuss if they so choose. Property owners all maintain their properties differently. Property data we are currently assessing may change over time, and in some cases, no building permit is required. We will do our best to change and maintain accurate property data. The most important is to focus on keeping valuation components as accurate and consistent as possible that have the greatest impact on value. Again, Cape Elizabeth has approximately 4,480 parcels. Market conditions historically have demonstrated that different properties can change in valuation at different levels over time. Being able to monitor which valuation components are impacting these changes more closely and appropriately adjusting is important to improve and maintain equitable assessments. A before and after analysis is crucial in demonstrating the improvement in valuation equity. We will perform a multi-phase process. Phase 1 will consist of a thorough collection of data for every market value sale. We will determine what is necessary for how far we go back to analyze market value sales with the goal to have as much of a large sample size as possible. Phase 2 will consist of analyzing all the data collected. Phase 3 will consist of reconciling the data analyzed. Phase 4 will consist of a neighborhood analysis. Phase 5 will be a data implementation process. And phase 6 will consist of a tax shift analysis. It is important we focus on each phase independently. We will not be able to perform a thorough analysis of data without the necessary thorough collection of data. So now, what are our next steps? Well, our next steps are to focus on phase 1. As previously mentioned, phase 1 is going to focus specifically on collecting data on every sale, specifically every market value sale. So we want to verify that a sale represents market value. Once we are able to verify that a sale represents market value, we are now going to focus on collecting as much data as possible on each one of those market value sales. Some of the ways to collect this data will include looking up on various websites specific information that relates to that sale. This will also include an exterior observation on site, which will mean just taking a drive-by and looking from the outside that property that is based on the market value sale. In the meantime, please visit our FAQ webpage and let us know if you have any questions or comments. I look forward to beginning this process and look forward to working with the residents on creating the highest level of valuation equity in Cape Elizabeth. Thank you.